So for the sake of those, can you guys hear me, please? For the sake of those that will be joining late and probably will be having issues with their service provider connecting or joining us, recording so that they can actually go and watch the video later on. But if you can hear me, just put it in the chat box that you can hear me clearly, or kindly just put "I'm active" in the chat box. Kindly put "I'm active" in the chat box, so I'll be sure that we are all together. And am I sharing the right screen? Okay, set, we're good. Can everybody hear me, please? Okay. Yeah, put I, like yourself. I'm active. I see what you typed there. You are active. Yes, put I'm active. So I'll be sure everybody can hear me clearly. Perfect, perfect. All right, all right. So I'm a little bit charged up today. I'm a little bit charged up, and although I was a little bit under the weather, but I mean, so yeah, cheers to us. We actually hit the milestone of 1K on the Telegram channel. I mean, at this point, we deserve some accolades, and but yeah, we'll have to come back to that. Yeah, I see what you're typing in the chat box. That's the energy. That's the energy. So, all right. So today we'll be looking at the market on different notes. We'll be looking at gold, GBP USD, Euro USD, NZD USD, AUD USD, whatever pair you guys want us to actually look at. You can just also put it in the chat box. Whatever pair you want me to analyze for you, you can actually just put it in the chat box and we'll get right into it. So for now, on my screen here, should we start with GBP USD or gold? GBP USD gold. Let's start with gold because I want to see if it's possible for us to take a trade on gold. So that's why I want to start with gold first. So okay, this is gold, and yeah, okay, gold, perfect. I'm already starting with gold. I thought as much that you guys would want gold. So uh, on one of the positions we're swinging. Gold is actually still in profit. We took profit around here and we held to around this point. I might have to tell them to close this trade completely at this point so that we will retrace a little bit, then we'll continue buying. But now let me analyze gold. Okay, so now we've been bullish on gold. I said I was expecting to see gold buy at this point. I was expecting to see gold buy at this point. And reason was because I just saw that at this point, gold already overbought. So this is what most people call exhaustion, right? So gold got to this point and it was tired. Now, if you're running in a race, probably any kind of race, relay race, or any kind of race at all, you see when you're running and trying to cover up a lot of distance, when you start getting tired, when you're getting exhausted, your pace, your speed starts to reduce. You start to reduce your speed, and probably you want to just get a bottle of water and just chill. Now, you taking that pause or you just reducing your speed doesn't mean you're about giving up. Maybe. But if you're about giving up, please give up. May you not go down top on top track. Okay, so but now that's what gold is doing. Gold has been running, running, running. And due to the fact that a lot of people see gold as safe haven, coupled the fact that we have different countries having issues. Now, the US and China, they've actually started doing their own thing. I call it the paper and pen war. Now, why I call it the paper and pen war? Trump is saying, okay, I want to give you 125% tariff. China is saying, okay, who are you to give us this? We can actually survive without the US. Now everybody is using their pen and paper to just fight. So that's why I call this the pen and paper war. So now gold got to this point, and I was like, I was already anticipating to see. This is what I was anticipating to see from gold: lower high, higher, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now we'll have another higher high. Now, how do you know if a trend is valid? We need to see two highs and two lows at least. So high one, low, high two, low two. I don't know if you get. So this is how you know a valid trend. Two highs, two lows. So now we've actually seen that here. High, low, 1, 1, 2, 2. So now what we're expecting to see next, we want to see price come down a little bit. So this week, probably I'll be expecting to see more sales. I was about to call out a trade early this morning, but then I didn't call it, and price actually I didn't call it out because it was too rapid, and the market opened with a gap rather. So I wanted to see this gap being filled up, and price already got to this point and bought into this area to fill up the gap, and currently is selling. Now a lot of people will be wanting to buy. Even me, if you leave me, I would have said, let me just scalp this guy and buy. But then I'm not going to scalp because I'm not really a scalper. Most of the trades I lose or I have lost is as a result of me trying to scalp. So for gold right now, I'm interested in seeing more sales than buy. I'm not going to take this trade till I get confirmation, but I'm interested in seeing more sales than buy because we have overbought. We have overbought on this pair. So I want to see price still come back down a little bit to around this area. I want to see price do this and we continue to around either 1,300, right? I mean, sorry, 3,300 or 3,500. Around 3,500. It's very possible for gold to get to that point, right? So how do we tackle this? I'm more interested, like I said, I'm more interested in seeing more sales than buys on gold, right? So let's still look at still on gold, but I want to check gold feature so we'll see the market clear. Okay, now you guys can see this was the analysis I sent out the other day. I said I was expecting to see price either come to this point and buy or come to this area here. There's a fair value gap around this area that I was like, okay, judging from the way gold used to move, I wanted seeing price actually come to this area and buy. So what gold just did was it bought, gave us this change character, right? Broke structure, continue. What it did there was to take sell side liquidity, left us with the QMR I was expecting to see at this point here. So gold gave us a QMR and continue buying. So now I want to see gold continue. I want to see gold just sell. That's why I just wanted to confirm coming back to this point. So we'll go back to the gold charts. So now, still on gold, I'll have to take out this guy. I have to take out this guy and um, I have to take this guy out. I have to take this guy out. For those of you just joining, please, you can actually either watch this video and so you know what we're talking about. So, but overall, I'm saying I'm expecting to see gold sell off a bit. So now, on this, how do we tackle this guy? Now, if you look at it very well, you'll see that price has already left us with this guy here, right? We've seen an equal high around here. This is on the 30 minutes time frame. Price has already given us this, failed to break this other high. So let's see the 15 minutes. Now, price has failed to break this other high, and we only filled up this gap around here. Fill this gap around here. Price already filled it up, and we're about selling. So now, at this point, I'm looking forward to see gold just keep selling. Yes, expecting to see gold just keep selling for a bit, right? So even if gold sells to, somewhere, or even if gold does this, right, and sells to around this area, it is still fine. Even if it's around this area or this area, it is still fine. Or I want to see gold sell off to around this region. So this area is going to be like our AOI, not our POI. There's a big difference between POI and AOI. And so I'm expecting to see gold come to this area. So at this point now, when gold gets to this point, I'll now be looking forward to get my confirmation to see gold continue buying to around either 3,300 or 3,500. This is for gold. I'll still keep an eye on this guy because right now, what's the market just doing? Market is just trying to build up liquidity pool. You guys can see how the market is going. It's just trying to build up liquidity pool basically. And let's be honest, market is just trying to build up liquidity pool. And if for those of you that also trade, I would explain this in the next pair we would be analyzing. So for let's see AUD USD. Let's see AUD USD. AUD USD should be bullish, right? Let's see. I'll have to pick up these guys. These guys. Okay, now I'll explain something. I'll just explain something here. So we're expecting to sell. We took this trade, we sold, and got to this point. And yeah, what just happened here? For those of you that understand Wyckoff theory, this is just what is playing out here. Now, I don't trade Wyckoff, you get, or I just, most times when I spot a particular setup or a particular trade pattern, I just know what it is. So now, Wyckoff theory, basically, you guys should just give me a few minutes. So okay, like what I was saying, what's happening here basically? A lot of people will get to this point and they're confused on what to do. Let me take out this. Let me take out this trade. This so my chart is not dirty. Or let me leave it. I'll leave it. Let me use a different. Okay, so okay, I guess I like this. This is more clean. So I'm gonna take this out. So all right. So a lot of people will get to this point and they're confused. Reason because I saw this trade buying, and at some point it started stalling and they sold. So are we waiting to see price start declining back to fill up this this guy here? Now that's where the confusion comes in most times are amongst traders, most traders, mostly newbies. So at this point, I'm just seeing Wyckoff theory wanting to play out. Price has already gone, sold, did this, inducement, right? And so we've gotten these three guys already. And they swept out liquidity. So basically, price swept out liquidity with this guy. Let me take out this one. So this is what price is doing. Give us this, sweep up more, give an inducement, this, sweep liquidity, this. Now, those people that trade break and retest and support and resistance, you guys will spot out this thing that you want to trade it well. Now, I don't really trade support and resistance or break and retest. I trade what I call the edge strategy, and the edge strategy helps me spot out any other strategy. Now, I'm not here to pitch out my strategy works better than this other person's strategy and whatever. No, every strategy works if it fits your personality. I'm not amongst those mentors or tutors that will tell you if you don't know how to trade SMC, you are a nobody in the trading space. If you don't know how to do this, you're this, you can't make it in the trading space. I am not one of those guys. If the only thing you trade is just support and resistance and it fits your personality, trade it. Leave the edge strategy alone. But if you see that the edge strategy fits your personality, welcome to the team where all of us are activators because we are always active on this chat. So what you just need to do is understand yourself first to be profitable. Understand yourself first, then you know what strategy fits. On my chart, you hardly see indicators. Now, doesn't mean indicators are bad or you having a clean chart makes you profitable. No, a lot of people can actually not have indicators and guess what? They're still not profitable. So if indicators work for you, fine and good, jump on it. Just the whole idea is to be profitable and make money off this market. Don't get carried away with what strategy are you trading, SMC, ICT, Bolin and Jema, this and that, Euro GBP, CHFD. Now, pick a strategy that fits your personality. So with that being said, I'll continue what I'm saying. So the Wyckoff theory, basically, it has given us this swept out liquidity, and this is it. So now, those that trade break and retest, like I was saying, will enjoy this trade because now they've gotten a breakout, so they want to see a retest. Then continuation. So for me, this is what I'm expecting. Price has already done this, and now what I'm expecting to see this guy do is do this and targets this area. So first things first, we want to see price targets this liquidity area. Then next to this area. So I'm bullish on on AUD USD. Now we need to understand something in this market. Just as Euro USD and GBP USD actually have same setup or similar setup, right? AUD USD and NZD USD actually have the same correlations, right? It's just that one is in charge of meat and one is in charge of milk, right? And also one moves faster than one. I guess NZD USD moves faster than AUD USD. Same way as Euro USD and GBP USD, one moves faster than one most of the times. Let's even check NZD USD let's just check what I'm saying. We're seeing a bullish signal on AUD USD. We'll be expecting a bullish signal or also pattern on NZD USD. Let's just watch it. Good. What just happened here? This is similar to what just happened. I don't know if you guys can see it. If you guys can see what I'm trying to explain. Let me take a pause. Let me just be sure everybody's listening and everybody's with me. Let me take a pause. So if you're still on this chat, type out number 2 for me. Let's go. Let me turn on my camera and be saying, let you guys see my face a little bit. I know it's been a while. Like, yeah, okay. So Put number 2 in the chat box. Let me see that you guys are active. In fact, put Echo is active in the chat box. Let's start from there. Let's start from there. Let's start from there. Let's start from there. Echo is active in the chat box. I'm not asking for much. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. All right. All right. All right. So that means okay. I have my fellow activators in the in the room. That's nice. That's nice. All right. Let's continue. So AUD NZD USD has already given us, like I said, most times, majority of the times, it moves faster than AUD USD. I know a lot of people have not paid attention to this thing. Most times correlation works very well, always, like not always, most times it works like magic, basically. So now we've seen that this guy has swept out liquidity here. So what are we going to be expecting? A little push to the downside to target this area or this area. If you don't want to be too greedy, this area is fine. If you now, depending on your stop loss size, for anything 1:2, 1:3 is fine. 1:1, I don't really like it because it's just like me wasting my time. Or it's better to have 1:1 than, have a stop loss. You get now, depending on how much I'm risking, right? So this area, if you don't want to get greedy, this area, if you don't, if you're like me that big things, you know, like oh yeah, Obafemi, complete this all for me in the chat box. Okay. So on NZD USD, I just want to see us just do come back down a little bit, buy into this area. So let's look at what's the name? What pair should I look at? While you guys are typing out the pairs you want me to analyze, let me look at BTC because all these little Mox boys, para, Devodi, BTC, Dev. Man, oh yeah, let's go there. Okay, I can even see you guys typing BTC. That's nice. That's nice. We're in sync. We're in sync. We're in sync. We're in sync. So, Bitcoin. Ah. All right. So, what am I even typing? So, Bitcoin. Let's see. Let's see. What am I expecting to see this guy do? Now is a little bit dicey, right? It's a little bit dicey because let me see. Let me pick out this guy first. This is why I don't. You guys can see I was anticipating to see a sell around this area. Guess what? Price got to this point and sold. It's not magic, it's mastery. You get it's mastery, it's not magic. It's not guesswork either. We cannot guess our accuracy for years consistently. So it's not guesswork. It's not guesswork at all. You guys should give me a few minutes, please. So what am I expecting to see this guy do? All right. So today is Monday, and this guy is giving me a bullish leg. He's giving me a bullish leg, and let me still zoom in so you guys will be seeing what I'm saying. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, swept out liquidity around here, and it's going. Let's look at the 30 minutes time frame. Price is already creating another high because this low has failed to break. So currently we want to see price buy a little bit. So now price is going to buy just a little bit. But I am more interested in seeing how price movement will happen around this area. I want to see how it's going to react around this area like this. So if from today being Monday, Tuesday, and probably Wednesday, price is still around this area struggling to go up. Guess what? I'm expecting to see price sell off to 63 region. You guys can see it. I already indicated it with this box here. Yes. So, you know, one thing, one of the benefits of always joining my live session is that you get first-hand information. The old guys, the old guys, the old guys can also tell we're always ahead of a lot of people in the market. before a move happens, we already know that this is happening and we're already milking the market. In 2021, before crypto crash, I called it out starting from this area, and I and my team members who benefited from this market. We caught this guy from here till this point. Even when we met, we just out this trade. I said, okay, I'm expecting price to start buying. We lost money somewhere around here. Yes, because I was expecting price to still sell off a little bit to around this region, but then price did not. And I mean, it's part of the game. But in all you do, let your wins be higher than your losses. So we milked this market from here to this point. I even made some videos, YouTube videos. You guys can go and check it. The reason for making my YouTube videos most times is just for record purpose, not to show off, just for record purpose. And also here, we made money. Also here, we milked this market back to back. I mean, so for me, I want to see how price is going to react around this area. But for me, it's showing a bullish leg. So I'll be very cautious around holding this trade for long, if I will take. So I'll just have to wait here, see how price, if price fails to break here, if it's stalled, let me see how the movement of how price is going to react around this area. And if it continues buying, fine. But if it doesn't react the way I want and gives me confirmation, we are going down to 65 or 63, 62 region for a sell. So yeah, would you guys want me to analyze any other pair before we call it a day? Let me give 5 minutes to probably taking questions, any question or any analysis you want me to any trade you want me to analyze. Let's see if we can cover up in maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Let's see. So all of us can go and do what we want to do. So what pair would you want me to analyze? So whatever it is I'm doing, I'm sell the iPad and buy the phone. Let me sell this stuff and buy it. I'm coming. Okay, no questions. Okay, Nzdcad. Okay, let's. M1 now. The M2 of the M2 goes themselves now. Purple color. It's white keyboard. If there's a white keyboard for iPad, it's white keyboard. The keyboard that you can afford to buy. Okay. Thank you. I will look forward to your response. Yes, sir. Nzdcad is still printing out the same pattern with Audusd and all those guys. Yes. It's printing out the same Nzdcad. Let's see, this is. Let's see. Yeah, this guy is printing out the same pattern with. It's with this guy. So it's very possible price might still come back up to this region. Oh, yes. So for now, we'll see more bullish leg on this guy than bearish leg. Actually, that's what I'm saying. So Any other question? Any other pair you want me to analyze? Any other pair? Any other question? Whatever. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. All right. Cool. All right. So I want to start by saying I want to start by giving out shout outs. I always do this. It's like a culture. It's like a tradition. Uh, Whenever I'm on a live session with or call out a few people, the ones I can call out, and sorry, give me a few minutes. Now, give me a few minutes, please. I'm money for. Okay, I think let's talk about what the result is. Information. Let me see the people here and those people you what Kayode. Right, so sorry about that. I was trying to do something. So I always like to appreciate everyone for joining the live session. It's not easy for people to turn up constantly whenever you have a gathering like this. It's not easy to actually take out time from your busy schedule to come and listen to some guy you don't know before, or because you've probably seen him being profitable and win some trades. And you guys know, most of you don't even know if this guy even is even profitable. Well, profitable. Don't worry, don't get carried. So, but you guys just take out time to come and listen to me and hear me talk and share the little experience and little knowledge I have when it comes to this market or whatever thing I do. Don't take it for granted. Don't think I'll ever take it for granted. So I'll start by saying a big thank you and a big shout out to Obafemi Ayodeji Oya. Obafemi Ayodeji Ga. All right, so and I want to give a big shout out to Favor Young, the youngest old man. That's fine. That's my boy. And he's been making me proud. I'm super excited. Like whenever I see him send out trades to me, I'm super excited that dude, I know where you started from. And I gave you my word and I said, I will make sure you see this market differently and you'll be profitable. And he's part of the testament of Trade by Edge, and it's exciting to always see him do a lot of things and make the market his stepping stool. And I want to give also another big shout out to Daniel. Daniel, you're unique. And I want to say thank you for always joining the live session or for joining this live session. I don't take it for granted. I don't think I'll take it for granted. And to those that joined and left, I don't know your name. That Allah, Ejo, Biko, Civil Play. Please forgive me. Don't know your names. Can't pronounce it. I can't remember. But to everybody that joined this live session and that will still watch this video, you guys, I have you guys in my heart. And it's all love from my end. I just have I just have it in mind to build a community of profitable traders all around the world, irrespective of where you're from, irrespective of the tribe, the nation, US, UK, Nigeria, South Africa, Ghana, Benin Republic, Cote d'Ivoire, wherever. I just want to have a profitable community or a community of profitable traders that we will be known for profitability. It's not to show off. I mean, it's just to build because I know where I started from trading, and that's one of the things that always motivates me to want to teach people and reach out to people at any time, any day. So, with that being said, to all of you that joined this live session once again, I want to say thank you very much for joining. And as you already know, guys, Echo is active.